What's happening? Happy Tuesday. Just jumping on for a little bit as per usual. Hang out for a little while. Talk about some stuff. Try to find some new knives. I need to buy something. I mean, right? Nah. Maybe. Nah. Yeah. What's going on a Tuesday here? We have a few lives later. Got Tri-State goes on at 7, a couple hours from now, depending on time zones you're in. Caleb goes on at 6, so he'll be on in like an hour and a half. Check that out. What's up, Pom? How you doing today? Get anything done? I worked. Just got home. Just now got home. Oh. And so, I'm gonna go live in a little bit. Oh wait, we're already doing that. Just kidding. Doing great. What's up, Matt? I need to figure out what projects I'm doing next. Got to finish this handle. Gonna work on that tonight for sure. I haven't touched it since yesterday, but we've got the back side evened out, front side. Just a little bit more work, then I can start shaping it and cleaning it up. Probably work on that for a little while. Was on ultrasound today with the wife. I hope everything goes good. Next project, thinning out them scales. Gotta get on. I think I'm gonna leave it beefy, nice and thick like. It fits my hand just fine right now. I mean, put in the finger choil and call it a day. It's the thickest one on the table. I mean, why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? Got a lot of space for shaping. Got a lot of space for shaping, for doing some stuff, which I will. Still got all the Halloween things out. I need to make a video with these or something. Just a silly little stack of orange and black. What's up, Thomas? And Valley Neal, the North Valley. So much room for shaping, right? I don't know. I think I'm gonna, since we got the finger choil, I might have it come up, like out a little bit right here. So the finger choil will be in there. It'll kind of ramp up and then scoop, and maybe have like a little bit of a scooping area right where my thumb is on both sides. So like if you're holding it this way, bringing it in, your kind of thumb kind of will sit, not like a deep scoop, but a scoop nonetheless. Second kid. Congratulations. Congratulations. Do I have the orange CJRB pyrite light? No. But I have 2 CJRB pyrite lights, and I hate them. I have the white one and the green one. The white one is definitely for a customization project. Hence the white, we'll be able to do a cool dye or something with that. I'm also going to snip the tip on this one. Like a medium scoop, probably more like a small and a quarter scoop. Half and a quarter staff. How's it going, Steve? You guys hear that? Somebody revving. My issue with the pyrite light, as most of you may have seen me talk about, I don't really sell anything, Raina. I can direct you to websites that do carry the knives that I have. I do some customizations and I do sell those. But it'd have to be like, you'd be like, oh, that Civivi fade dye you just did. Can I buy that? And then I might sell it, or I might keep it because it turned out really good. I mean, look at that fade on there. Fantastic, the Civivi Guile. So pyrite light, blade is too long. Goes all the way to the bottom. I've cut my palm on it. So I'm going to do a tip shortening. Yes, tip shortening. And does my pyrite have the safety? No, this one does not have the safety lock on it. I don't have any of them. Do I have a bigger one? Yeah. This one. That one's bigger. I mean, a little bit bigger. Right? A little bit bigger. Is that big enough? We need bigger? Maybe not thicker, but bigger. We got the folding kukri. Is that big enough? You want bigger? I mean, we can go back to the thickness, but it'd be shorter. But I mean, that's about damn time, son. Where's my mouse? Where's my mouse? I needs to be able to see the chat. All right, what happened? Pyrite Light XL. I don't have one of those. I kind of want one, but you know. What's going on, Donnie? This black one, sploosh. Boker folding kukri still on sale, White Mountain. How much are they going for right now? Jesus Christ, just whip it, just shake it out. No knives should be easily shake-outable, but I submit that the folding kukri is fine. It's fine in that case. Other knives, shake, should not pop out. I don't think so. Do we need larger? Dare I? Giant Tonto. Is this like the what's a Quaken? No. Nope. We are a tool collector. Look at this bad boy. That is thick as it needs to be. So what's the word? What do I need to buy next? What's the word? Oops, they did sell out at 21. They sold out. Can't get one anymore now. Killer making videos, yo. Shredder. Oh God. I actually need to do stuff. I don't know even what's going on. I got a mess. It's a little bit of chaos. I got to organize because I got stuff everywhere. I need to get the Vosteed. Yeah, nah, I'm good. No offense. Do I have any cold steel fin wolves? I was kind of disappointed with the bug out. My video is sucked or the bug out itself? Because, yeah, the bug out itself is bleh. What's up, Brass Monkey? Fin wolf. This is actually a decent knife. For a lockback that you can, of course, then I fail it when I say I can. You can thumb stud out. Yeah, the bug out just is not, I mean, I showed in my video, I had like 7 or 8 other knives that are similar to the bug out. I'd have to give them my money then, Thomas. I'd have to give them my money. And they didn't want my money before. They didn't even want it. What's up, Gonzo? Mick? I'm ready. What are we buying? Chaos. Single season show on Netflix. Jeff Goldblum plays Zeus. Lord. That sounds wicked wild. Anybody see that? Donnie's recommending it, so I don't know how you feel about that. I mean, I feel pretty good about it, but a show, God, I have things to watch. I'm behind. I'd prefer if Benchmade actually raised their prices to justify Cicero thing. You know, if they just made it $600, and I'd be like, yeah, I'm not going to buy it. It's fine. It's mad, unhinged, and quirky, kind of like Goldblum is. Sorry, I'm stripping. Why are you stripping off camera? I don't want to mislead, you know. I mean, this is more of a reveal rather than a tease. I don't want to tease yet. $200 Ozark Grail. $10 Ozark Grail. I have two of them. Although Mad Yako bought me one. Props to Mad Yako. He sent me something. Said it was like a holiday something, so I'm assuming it's going to be fun. But I have not received it yet, and I don't know what it is. But thanks to Mad Yako. What did he change? Double wide EDC. I think he updated his name. I think that's right. Something like double wide EDC, formerly known as Mad Yako. Complaint that the parallel is, sorry. My only complaint is the parallel is 560. I wish it were 800 so I could compete with custom folders. 560. What do I think about the custom knives? Yes. I'm in. I want one. Just like, I want to start making them. That's what I want to do. What I want to do is then I start making them is what I should, you know. I need to buy stuff. Get a lot of stuff I want to buy. Do I happen to have a Freddy glove? Thomas, I do. It's in my storage. I am going to storage sometime soon. I haven't been there in a while. But I do have a box of like miscellaneous. I don't know why. I've had that Freddy glove for since the 90s, I'm going to say. I guess it would have been in the 90s when I bought that one. Wow. It's not awesome. I mean, it's awesome, but it's not like it's not real metal. It's plastic. Looks cool. Breakneck blades, double wide EDC. Breakneck blades is double wide and Terry. Wait, now I missed out on Terry 1931 Terry or different Terry, or what did I miss? They're duoing up or something? I'm out of the loop. I don't know. I haven't watched a lot of stuff lately. Storage is expensive. It sure is. It sure is. Breakneck is his maker name, but I thought it was double wide. What? So Mad Yako is now double wide and Breakneck? I'm so confused. What's up, Grateful Dong? Anything Emerson waved? How you doing? Yako in 1931. Oh, share a store online. Okay, and that's double wide. But I thought Mad Yako's channel is now called Double Wide EDC, not Mad Yako. I love you all. Sorry, I'm confused. I want to promote as best I can, and I'm just confused. It's all new. But it just happened, so this is recent stuff. Interested in the upcoming Finch's Devil's Finger. Finch has some cool stuff. There's a few Finches that I want. What's up, Paul? He might. My only, I don't want to say it's an issue, but like most Finch knives are like, Paul probably hates Finch knives because almost every single one of them is like flipper tab only, and he likes to snip the tip, you know. And so if Paul likes snipping them, Paul, are there any Finch knives out there that you like? Because most of them are kind of the flipper tab only situation. Grateful Dong, moving to Magna Cut, this guy. Bro. Double Wide is the store in Collab. And the other name, and well, when he was on the live, and on the live where it says Thomas Conley, Blessed Knives, etc., it said Double Wide EDC as his name. That's where my confusion went, because that's what he changed his name on his display to that. Finch doesn't do it for me. There might be one of the newer ones, but that's it. And they're all like flipper tab. I mean, the action on this is great. That flipper tab works good. This is the Finch Nocturnal. It does glow. I love the shape, the feel, the little choke up spot, the little ramp right there. Put some jimps on it, but that's fine. Index finger sits on here really nice. I like this knife. This is a cool knife. They have a couple that I think are awesome. That I'd like to get, that Undertaker with that big fat butt. But the only thing that's keeping me from it is for like $160 for a flipper tab only kind of a design. Yeah, I don't know. I also am liking slip joints, and they don't even have the flipper tab. So Yako's making it. Nah, they're experimenting and figuring it out. I'm not blaming him or saying it's what he's doing is wrong or anything like that. I'm just trying to understand what the names are so I can promote appropriately. Maybe the thing I'm getting in the mail from Mad Yako is has something to do with it. Maybe there will be a hank on there that says something that gets us a little, it's like a clue. I don't know. I'm excited. He's transitioning. We're figuring it out. We're all going to figure it out together. Right? Hold the blade up for the people for a second. I have a question. This one right here. Warncliffe. Paul, can you put a fuller on that? What's up, musky face? There's space for it. The thing is it doesn't have a fuller, and I can flick it out on the non-existent fuller. I mean, I'm a good flick, so there's that. What's up, Henry? Boom. Mad Yako. Needs studs? I think it needs a little groove. Just a little fuller groove, and then it's just wet patch. I kind of prefer the hole over the stud. I'm definitely more of a hole guy versus a stud. What do you guys think? Hole or stud? A flick and nick? Correct. Just sometimes about, I almost prefer fuller. Oh, Jesus Christ. Fuller. CJRB riff. Fuller. Little groove, you know what I'm saying? Get into the groove, Got the groove on the Rio, although my hands are too big to flick that one out, but I can. It's a top flip concept Rio. Nail nicks are a pain in the ass for something so simple. Well, because what do you need? Because you probably need something like type of a mill situation where you can go something like that. What's up, Clint? Because if I can already flicker out just a little bit more in there, and everyone would be of satisfaction. How about a fuller on the Praxis or Mini Praxis? No, not like that. Just kind of do one of these. Like that. Would it be like that? CNC. Yeah, you know me. What's up, Joe? Little goof on the Tuesday here right now, which is fine. So there's that. I am gonna get this thing shaped though tonight, I think. I haven't gone to the store. I get up at work, I come straight home. Don't kick that. But I need to go get, I do have a belt sander, but it's one of those classics where it's, it's about this big. What is that, like maybe a 36-inch belt that's like 4 inches wide, and then it's got the round sander on the side. But that belt is just not, I mean, it works, but a freshie on there, but I'm all out. So I got to go get one of those. I did snap my blade on my scroll saw, but I have 4 or 5 more blades left, and of course I can't find them. I have no idea where they are, and as soon as I go buy some more, I'll find them. Anyone have an opinion? Palmataja is looking for an opinion on the new channel name. Adi Knives, what you think? AHTI, it's simple. I know that a lot of people, from what I get called KDK more than Kenman Dan Kenman. Some people don't like writing that out, and they're telling me it's too long or whatever. So having something short, Mad Yako, double YDDC. See, there it is right there. We were just talking about you. We were trying to break down the transition, get it appropriate, correct, so we can support everybody. There he is, though. Mad Yako, formerly known as double YDDC, which is also the name of the store, is where we got to it. The minute you buy more, you'll find them. It always happens. Yeah, I know exactly that. What's up, Dwayne Letterman? So yeah, Matt Yako, we were trying to kind of sort out the new scenario with you and the new store with Terry. Speaking of, I love the Horlock. This knife is as cool as it gets, and I don't care what anybody says, because they know I'm right. They know I'm right. This knife is choice. I love it. Buy one. Buy one. I get nothing from that. Go buy one. Totally rad, bro. Totally rad. Love it. Love it. Yeah, I mean, it's 100%. My top 5 is like 15 knives. I say that all the time, but this one is in the 5. This is in the 2. This is, could be the 1. Making Hanks, loot boxes, knives. Terry's making leather wax knives. Thomas, what are you talking? I said Orlock. What? Thomas, what are you talking about? What are you hearing, Thomas? Horlock. O-R-L-O-C. Horlock. It just rolls off the tongue. What's up, B Shady? Oh, God. Buy one at twice the price, get the second one free. Cicero knows what's up, dude. I mean, can I just pay double? Can I pay double for that? Stop showing it. Steve, this is... I'll never stop showing that. Here. This is my other new favorite. Halloween edition, Kentucky Holler Jack. Love. The orange bone, 154 cm, the gents, the gorgeous, the hollow grind, the little notch for my finger right there to just lock in. Oh, it's just this one. This is almost more beautiful in a, you know, like any new Rosecraft. Not really. I did recently review the Peanuts. It's their smaller version. It's their version of the Peanut, which is like this right here. It was a 1-blade Peanut. This is a case Peanut, and they crush. They make this case Peanut look like a chunk of garbage. They were in my pass around though, so I had them, and I just did recently set those off to the next person. So I do not have those anymore. I do have fixed blade This is one of their newer fixed blades. This is the F2. Awesome blade. And they're getting out of, it's funny, they sent us all in the pass around, they sent us this work knife, the MA12, pardon me, button actuated only. You can't shake it out, but you have to push the button and swing it out. You can't flick it out, you can't grab it and pull it out. It's stuck in there. So the only thing you can do is push the button, swing it up, push the button, swing it closed. Action's great, but that's the only option. It's a beast, super beefy, but Rosecraft is now getting away from all their non-traditionals, and they're going to basically strictly traditionals. Biased on orange. I do have an orange Rosecraft. Two on your list is the Orlock and the Devo Stout. I could potentially have been a contributor to that. Did I get a bench made? No. No. The video from today, Lanyard Man, that's Kevin's. That's the last knife from Kevin's that I had to review. I didn't want to review it, but I did. And I ended up turning it in to look at all my other Benchmade killers. Devo Stout V2 is sick though. Cicero. Boosh. Love it. This tactical Rosecraft knife, well, they're getting out of it. Rosecraft is going straight to just traditionals only. But this is a weird, it's a beast. So like they say this, if you're working, you got gloves on, it's just huge. So you got a good grip on there. The button's easy to get to and push. It doesn't push accidentally though. You have to be deliberate with it. And it's definitely a working hog. Feels nice in my hand, but I have huge hands. So when I grab a large handle, I it's like this one hasn't been shaped out yet. It's super big, but right now it feels great in my hand. I mean, my fingers are touching my palm over there. I'm going all the way around on it. So it's like, how much do I really need to remove? But it's 4 times thicker than the other one on the table there. Awesome to hear hype for the Orlock. Was excited for Terry, and the double wide legend grows. Indeed it does. It's honestly, it's one of my absolute favorite knives. It's fantastic. I will not stop talking about it because it's cool. TPK still has stouts. I know they still have stouts at $110 off. So they must have got a group of them, got a price on it, put that sale on there, and they still have some left. I was surprised because when I jumped on it and bought it, I thought that would last for a week or two and then it would be done. But they still have some sale stuff on there that is great. Where did I put that? So here's my orange Rosecraft. This is the Clinch River Swayback. Orange bone is cool. I'm on board. I love the finger choil on this one. Feels good in the hand. So yeah, Rosecraft, Clinch River Swayback, I believe, something like that. They also have the version that's like this, where it's the button actuated only. So it's exactly like this, but it's not a slip joint. It's actually that button actuated. So you're pushing that button and swinging it up, pushing it, swinging it closed. You can't flick it open or anything. It's the same kind of deal. I really like the design of this, but I don't like the swayback right there, or the way my hand, it fits in my hand. It sits, see where it is I'm holding it. It's like it hits in my palm. If I get in the choke up, it's still kind of touching right there. And I just don't think it needs, that's going to hook around the back of a smaller hand just fine. But my hand's too large. It doesn't fit correctly. So I don't like it. No offense to the knife. It's just I have freak hands. I love the swayback. The knife needs to live with you. Mick is back. Guess who's back? Cliff Brott. We do need to do a cool color on this bad boy. It's got this bright screaming white handle. Shoot, what's this called again? This is that new Sencut. I don't remember. Hollow grind, super thin and slicey. We got to figure out some cool color for that. I'm gonna figure out also some type of a mount for that motor. I can put that motor up here so we can do some slow drop dips. Do some slow drop dip die. Dodge, duck, dip, dodge, and dive. He said dodge twice. Sencut's great though, I'm telling you. There's a couple others I got in a cart right now that are around 35, 40 bucks. Most of them are 9CR18. And I think I'm going to get them. Snow is coming. Ew. No. I'm in Minnesota. I'm not ready for that yet. I'm ready for the ice though. We'll do a little ice fishing. Summer should still be here. The Sencut would go perfectly with those other orange knives. We could, you know, do this in orange and black, but it's white, so we might be able to get it orange, or we could do some type of a fade orange. Yellow to orange. I mean, I've done that, and I've done like the yellow, orange, red fire fade. 89 here and beautiful out. I'm at like 48 and windy and wet. Migron Vazot on the way for a budgie. It seems to punch above its weight. That's where I should be looking. Migron Vazot? What is that? What is that? I need to move this. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I apologize. Like for anybody watching any good horror movies tonight? Vazot? Vazo? Here it is. That's so weird. It didn't want to pop in the Amazon. Migron Vazo. Is that a flick out? Oh, it's a front flipper? 30 bucks? I'm gonna have to grab one of those. I haven't grabbed a Migron in a while. When budget Migrons hit, they hit. It's gonna be what, D2 probably? Migron PVD D2 gray G10. Nice. Migron makes some awesome stuff. Give you the snow now, says Donnie. The hell? Lime green, says Grateful Dong. We could do it in a screaming lime green. Ecto cooler kind of a deal. Cliff says it's 29 where he's at. Dan, you have the Vazot. What? No, I don't. No, I don't. Front flipper, Migron. Nope. I have the Migron Bologna. I love it. Here's that Fuller I was talking about. What's up, Bladefulness? No horror movies. Saw the horror on my wife's face when the DLC told me to get another. Oh, in the dock. Oh, they're having another boy. She's like, no! I want a girl. Migron Moyarl. Awesome knife. 14C28N titanium on the clip. Here's a $30 Migron. What is this? The Paris. This one's a D2 flipper tab only. Boom. Sick. 30 bucks on that one. I dyed it red. It was white. Boom. Fantastic. We have the. God, what is this one, Kevin? Bless is confused, y'all. Never mind. Winter, summer. This is like the Conquistadorian, or I don't know. Finland's like counter Arizona. I can't remember the name of this one. Strong flipper tab, thumb studs. I wish I was in Finland, right? Centurion, is that what this is? I think it's the Centurion. The Pelora is your favorite? I would say, I think this one's my favorite. The Carix, Migron Carix, 14C, micarta. I want to do a snip on this one. Oh, I have an Acri too. An Acri. It's on the table. It's like it's not with my other ones. This is my most recent Migron. Do I say Migron or do you say Migaron? Yeah. This one though. Carix. Super cool. The Acri is on the table here. Where is it? Here it is. This is my front flipper. All warm up the sauna. Message me when you're coming by. Boom. This is a gentleman's. Front flipper only. Got that little gold accent on the pivot. Definitely get that one. Send it to Paul to nix that tab. Right, Cicero? It's a good one. And you get rid of that snip, you snip that tab, and it's going to be super dope. For those that failed school, Donnie said winter is greater than summer. A little sign, it meant something. Moyaro has always given budget Lamia vibes. Kill most of their designs. Yeah, the Kyrex. Yeah. I was with you. This one here. This one. Kyrex. Get rid of that tab right there. That's one. I've said it before. I have knives with flipper tabs where I let it drop to the tab and then let it drop shut. And so I don't want to snip the tip off of that because I use that as a lefty. And this one, I do not. I bring it around and then drop it shut. So I could easily get rid of that because the flick out is fun. It would open up that space a little bit. Be a good one to test. Summer sucks. Sweating is only for sexy time. Check out the Weed Knives Essential Nights. Essential Nights. Let's see if I can cheat here. What time is it? All right. Gotta pay attention. All right, searching boobs. There it is. Black titanium. Which one did you say now? Hold on. Back this up. Always take crap about the Swedes. The truth, the Swedes are better than everything, except the sepper over the fins. Weed Knives Essential Nights. Oh, this one's not the blacked out, is it? Let me switch. That one. That's cool. So can you flick it out with that fuller? Is it too tight? It looks like there might be a little access. Here, hold on a second. Let me do this. Might be a little access to that fuller for flicking out. Maybe. Maybe not. 351 on this one. 298 on Blade HQ. Interesting looking knife. Kinda gives me Herman vibes, kinda. I said kinda. Actually, violent not so long ago. Nowadays, special. It's good to be buddies with your neighbors. Doesn't mean you hang out all the time. I was talking about the Ecri. I have the Acri. See, I thought maybe you just spelled it wrong. There is an Ecri. Well, okay. Okay. Let me look it up. Ekry. Acri. Do they have an Ukri? Ocarina? It's full time. I bet it is. Oh, well, yeah. I mean, I'm down with that. Hang on. Look at the micro milling on the $200. Wow, can you flick it out? They're not showing it fully closed. Oh, there we go. Can you get to the fuller? Looks like you can. I would bet you can. If you can't, there nothing bothers me more than someone putting a fuller right there, but then you can't get to it. It's like, why did you do that? Let me get in there. Let me get in there. It kind of flickable. Right there, I can't give you the exact name right off the hand, but I know for a fact I have some. This one counts because it's small, but you can see that fuller. You can see the whole fuller, but I can't get to it. But that one's tiny, so it doesn't quite count. But that's basically what I'm getting at, is when they put it right there and you can just taste it. You're like, yeah, like, come on. Like this right here, they don't have anything, but like you want to just be able to get in there, but you are stuck on, look at this tiniest of front flippers. This is one of my first acid etched. I kind of made it look like a great white shark belly, Kaiser assassin, something like that. But yeah, I can't flick this one out, but that one's a tight front flipper. She's one of them tap front flippers. I know I have one. Of course, you never can find that situational one you're looking for when you want to. When you ought to. So there's that. Oh, this Kubi Ruckus. This is a fun knife. I need to carry this one more. Boom. That Migron Ecri is sweet though. I kind of want to get one. I do like the look of that. I like this. It's got that super tucked spot right here. That copper bolster, just getting in there, squeeze. You got your ramp. Fun. I actually won this from an SMKW giveaway. Can thumb flip it and barely finger flick it. See, that's the thing, is I want to flick. We want to do that. Ooh, that sounds dry. Ooh, I need to put some oil. We need to put some oil up in there. That's a fun design, though. Kubi makes cool stuff, too. I'm going to have to figure this out. I was a little upset. I got my new Titanium beef. Happy with it, but I can't get this screw. I started to loosen, and the two screws in the clip loosened up. But this one right here, I cannot get it to budge. It does not move. I'm going to have to heat it up or something, because right now I haven't stripped it out yet. Luckily, the threads are thick enough or deep enough that I'm just in there, but I ruined the bit. I basically put a fresh Weehaw bit in there and went like this and ended up torquing so much that the bit went like that. You know what I mean? Like a Weehaw bit It was like, no. And I basically ruined a bit immediately. But the threads are still good, but I cannot get that screw out. So I'm going to have to either hold my soldering iron to it and heat it up and try that, or something. But right now I can't swap the clip to the other side, and it's pissing me off. Induction heat. The handle's G10. And it's connected to because there's a G10 like backspacer, which would mean that inside, in between there's going to be a metal tube that they're both screwed into. And I left this one tight and tried to loosen that, because I can loosen this, but then that is basically stuck to that barrel inside of there. So I got to figure out, I don't know if I might be able to just hold the soldering iron right to that and just heat it up for just a few seconds, and then see if that loosens up any like Loctite or whatever that might be on there. But yeah, we don't want to mess up the handle. The nice thing is they do sell aftermarket stuff. Hopefully they're going to have more soon. I don't know how soon, but they were talking about having a whole bunch of fun stuff for it. I'd like to get a different backspacer. But right now you can get different blade. I get a 14C blade, or I think they have S90V blades. You can get different thumb studs, and you can get a different hardware kit. So I could get silver screws or black screws, or you can buy individual screws. So like if I do end up ruining that screw, I can get another screw. That's not going to be an issue. But I'd rather not ruin anything and get it apart. And I would like to customize it. I picked this up from, oh, wait, what's this? Sorry, ow, oh, my knee. I'm okay. Where were we? Oh, I picked this up from Kodiak Edge. We did a trade. I traded him one of my die projects for this, and he actually customized the tip of that, and he did that clip point. Actually did a removal of the little swedge. It came with two blades. He sent me both. So you can see this one here has this little swedge section right there. Oh, there's a good angle. So that lighter section of swedge, darker, now it's light right up here. Basically, he removed that, which turned it into a kind of this clip point shape, which I think is rad. I think it looks cool. I dig it. He did a good job. There's a little bit of a beveled edge on each side going out. I think it looks good. Clean, well done. Someone on the short was like, oh, where'd you get that? And I was like, yeah, he's like, oh, I'm going to order one now that I see that it's got that blade. And it's like, no, it doesn't. Did my chat freeze on me here? Or we got nothing going on, probably. I do like this. It's a larger knife. I think it would be fun to do some customization. Just say, I'm Batman. But I did notice, as cool as the blade is, this is the D2 blade. Maybe I can use these for practice, because I have that D2 blade. I could do something myself with it. They sell a kit for like 10 or 15 bucks, or it's like $15, and you get a new set of screws and a 14C 28N blade. It's like, well, chat freeze test. Thank you, Steve. What? It's like under 20 bucks. I mean, the whole knife is 60, so I guess under 20 bucks for a full set of hardware and a 14C upgrade. Like, that sounds cool. I might pick that up. Nothing against the D2, but a 14C, similar, I guess. I think they do have S90 as well. Well, but Steve did his job though, Cliff. I wasn't sure if my chat was frozen. He did that, and it was not frozen. But yeah, nobody's talking, which is fine. I just wanted to make sure, because when you're on your phone sometimes and it sits and doesn't move, it's like, oh, did it freeze on me? And now I'm missing stuff. Taping off some Zerk. That's hot. Just taping off a little Zerk, you know. Just lagging in IRL. Anybody have a beef? It's fun. It's fun. I want to switch that clip though, and I actually I don't really like the clip either. I haven't used it or carried it much. I just don't like the way it looks. You broke a tap? Bummer. Oh, you were tapping. I said taping. He was tapping. Get it, Grateful? Get it. So we got that going for us, which is nice. What am I gonna, what am I looking for next though? I'm really on the fence. There isn't anything. I am gonna be ordering some Tempest when they come out. When they come out, I want that Tornado. But he doesn't know, so it could be a couple months for all we know. We don't know for sure, which is a bummer. But I get it. I get it. You can't know when you're waiting, and then the companies leave you like, well, you know what? Well, they don't leave you. They leave you hanging. They leave you like, well, it's going to be out when it's out. Ugh. The waiting, the patience. What is the ones? Oh, the Fenriers. So I have my Concept Fenrir. This is a full lefty Fenrir. I do not have a Thunderhead. I'm not a huge, each blade shape has a thing that works good for someone or not. It's a cool knife. He has 2 or 3 other ones that I want. That Mach 22 or whatever, the big one. The Tornado, I want both of those. The Tornado, I think I'm going to get right when it comes out. I still want to get something DLC Grateful. Who was it though? Someone was saying another company that if I want a DLC, I should maybe try that company. I don't remember the name of either of them right now. Anyway, Tenable now has their top liner lock Fenrir. They have a few different scales. Some of them have those fish scale textures to them, but it's a top liner lock versus this is a lefty liner. So it'll be a button actuated liner locks on the Tenable versions, and they're all like $70. So I want to get one of those, maybe get a couple of them, keep one for like a giveaway coming up in the future or something like that. I just got two versions of the Fenrir from Tenable, says Lanyard Man. Were they both the button actuated ones or the top liner ones, or was there one, because they also have regular button lock versions. They've got a few different versions. An all DLC'd Ripley would look sweet. Never had any DLC though. Donnie. Diamond-like coating, Palm. DLC is diamond-like coating. So I only have one. This is the Kaiser Hawk M390 with the DLC coating. So that DLC diamond-like coating is basically has a hardness higher than most everything. So like I think a DLC is going to have like a hardness of like 67 plus or higher. I don't know for sure, but I've seen videos. Basically the hardness level is what can damage another thing. So that basically I've seen people, there's one video with my nose itches, sorry, MC, where he took a nail, like a finishing nail, and was trying to scratch the DLC with the tip of the nail, and he wasn't scratching the DLC because the coating has a higher hardness than the nail. So it's basically you're putting a high hardness coating on there that's going to be an extra protective coating. That's I don't know much more about it. If anyone else in there, Lanyard Band 41, definitely that would be the butteriest. Oh, it's one of those kid things. I say that do the blade on the saber tooth, leave the scales alone. Reverse tuck saber tooth. I would assume it might be harder to sharpen, Palm. I don't know. I've actually never really carried this much. I think I even maybe haven't even touched this up. I've carried it a few times though. I've maybe carried this six, 7 times. But 6, 7 times making 10 cuts a day on cardboard and stuff like that often isn't going to be enough that I'm going to need to sharpen it. Yeah, the saber tooth might be a good one to do that with. Is she on the table? Oh, there you are. Boom. That would be kind of cool. And then leave that all silver. Apparently 67 is good. 41, bad. Right? Boom. Sabertooth is sick. We could, I'm not a fan, well, but the thing is if I DLC it, it's still going to have that fingerprintiness. Anybody know though, will it be? I'll take dumb shit for 1,000, Alex. Yeah, the kids, you just realize you get older and older because of the stuff they say. I'm mid-conversation with my 11-year-old about these numbers right now. Clip and the hardware too. So basically everything but the scales get DLC'd. Well, there isn't really much hardware. It's just the clip, the pivot, or the screws maybe. But, I mean, do people DLC screws? You can do that? But does anyone know if I like media blasted this into a nice matte color, would it be a flat DLC then? Grateful? Like if I did what I did to my my microjet, this was black. It wasn't DLC, but it was black coated, like PVD coated. And I media blasted that. So if I get it satiny like that, and then DLC coated, I still think the DLC coating is a little shiny, isn't it? It's still going to make it kind of shiny. I think it's going to be black though. It's definitely going to be black. But it is shiny. But it's basically the hardest kind of coating that is out there. And they were saying like you can send a couple different places you could send it in, and they said like one place they sent it in, it was all of like 30-40 bucks, and they DLC coated the blade or whatever. You could have the whole thing done. I don't know, is this whole thing DLC coated, or because it's a titanium micro milling on the handle and then the M390. I think this might be fully DLC'd, but I don't know for sure. They have blue DLC. You can acid wash the polish DLC, but that's after the fact. Like if I matte out the blade beforehand and then DLC it, is the DLC still going to be shiny? Is what I'm guessing. Since it's like it's like a coating. It's like almost like, you know, like a coating. It's like a diamond-like coating. That's what I heard. It's got good sound. You like that, Donnie? Too clicky for Donnie. Do you have any of the less popular but still sought after Spydercos? I do not. I really don't have any Spydercos in my collection. I know that's almost. I want to get the UKPK, the pen knife. That's a really cool Spyderco. The Urban slip joint, really cool Spyderco. I do have this Dolica kit. It's a glow in the dark. This is an actual Spyderco product. It is plastic. This is like a trainer for a kid to learn about the pins and the lock and the mechanics of a knife. Getting a smock soon, I hear. Where is Smocky Poo? How much money do I need for that? I'm going to have Smock just do a full KDK custom for Dank. For me. Right? I was thinking about... Shoot. The Gail Bradley. Yeah, when it closes and the hole is almost disappeared, you don't have the access to it. Lame. Not all DLC is created equal. $200 for what smock? For a Spyderco smock? I just got AWT aluminum scales for your Yo Jumbo. Yo Jumbo's a sweet knife. It's a beast. This is kind of Senkut's Yo Jumbo. Draxler. I did the die project on this recently. Everyone's like, I know, dude. The basic bitch smock for $200. Ain't no basic. I'm no bougie either, so there's that. I'll give him $250. What can I get for that? I don't like the smock for the same reason. Why cover the hole? You can still access it though, right? It still works. You know, it's like people complain about this one right here. Carrying this today. The Hector thumb hole. Oh, it's bad access. Well, I just flicked it out first try with my thumb. Let's go for a Spidey flick. Yep. Boom, flicked again. Oh, but that access hole's so tight. You can't even get in there. Sure you can. What the hell? Kevin Smith and Knives has entered the building. Bada bing, bada boom, and I gotta send him his knives back, you know. Kevin, I did the last one. I did the Benchmade bug out today. Figured out a way to make a video on it, and I did. So now they're coming back. Although it's a large, I almost want to split it up. Kevin, what do you think? That's what I was thinking. Put all the eggs in one basket, just send it back, call it a day. I'll send you half and half. I don't know. It seems like the value of the box, if I put them all in one box, seems like an awfully high value. And I would, you know, put insurance on it. And yeah, I don't know. Whatever I want to do, this guy. It's like, yeah, it'll be fine, bro. Don't even trip. Don't even trip, dog. He's like, I sent them all to you in one box. And with the shelves, bro, it was fine. Sometimes it makes me nervous. I sent a couple to Paul. I mean, not to Paul, to Fred, that had some high value, or it's just it's like, please get there, please get there. The one I just sent back to Lanyard Man, I was like, please just get there, please get there. Not that it won't, but I mean, it's something that does happen from time to time. So in my brain, I get a little worried whenever I send a ship. Is the package receiving bad in USA? No. I mean, no, but you know, Lanyard Man got his just fine. Although Lanyard Man, we lost that one to, well, that was, I'm not throwing MPG under the bus, but we think that someone in MPG's like building or something. I don't know. It was kind of dumb. The blue DLC knife I was thinking of, PVD coated, is not DLC. It's ProTech Magic 2. However, it seems there's a blue DLC used for watches and firearms. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, I've shipped tons of packages. I've received tons of packages. Never really been an issue. But it still doesn't make me a little nervous. Might be a good idea to make sure it fits in the mailbox, though. Okay, Steve, or Kevin, Steve. That's good to know. Make sure it's a mailbox sized package. Got it. Got it. Which I think it should be, because although that's, I mean, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Soon. Incoming soon. CJRB Hector, S90V, Altum, Bug Out Killer, all day. I got this Blade Show Texas, my first Blade Show. So it was not this 2020, it was 2024 Texas. What about doing a signature to accept the package? More often than not, that's not the case. The times I've heard where something happens, it's either it was left on like a patio or something, then people walked by and grabbed it because it was abandoned on the side of the building or in front of the door, or times where it happened through the mail somehow, where like someone literally cut open the package, took something out, closed the package, and then it was still shipped and delivered. So the person got the package, but the knife wasn't in it. And who was it? Oh, Ken Fixed. He ordered, what was it, like a Civivi or something, and got the package in the mail, and the package was an empty, it basically didn't have anything in it. It had a cut, and the box had been removed, and the bag was sent with nothing. So he contacted, because he ordered it through Amazon, and it literally, they were like, oh, okay, and they sent him another one, no questions asked. But that was a case where like someone literally was like, ooh, I wonder what's in here. They cut the side of it, they took it out, they sealed it back up, and they just let the package continue going through shipping. So that would have been someone in the postal, or, you know, I don't know, you know, just what I've seen before. Dude, I purchased a big buddy heater, $200 from Shields. Well, it didn't cost that, and that's what they retail for if they weren't on sale. Whatever, doesn't matter. Big box, everyone knows what it is. They delivered it on my front step, and sat on my front step of the house. Everyone, the kids walk by. There's a school right down there. The sidewalk's all 30 feet away from where it was on the steps. And it wasn't in a cardboard box. It was in the box. It's basically like it was pulled off the shelf. Big buddy heater. Boom. How many watts? Huge. 2 sides. You know, like it's like, oh, anyone who walked by for like 8 hours that day could have been like, oh, look at that. And they just pick it up and out they go. And it was fine. But it doesn't mean that sometimes opportunity meets the right person or the wrong person. Yeah, send it with a signature to accept, and that makes it more secure. Right. Never had anything stolen either. Yeah, this one would be an expensive box. Phone keyboard's killing me. On your phone, or do you thumb? Better safe than sorry, for sure. Especially when, I mean, this would be one of the last times, kids. Look at how safe I am. I put it back. Look, I have knives laying everywhere. This isn't mine, so it's not laying everywhere. It's wrapped. Don't drop it. Boom. Favorite. Favorite. This is just an awesome, awesome knife. No doubt about it. That hollow grind is stupid. It's just stupid. Oh, I love it. Right, Lanyard Man. Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out, because like it was her neighbor or something in her building or whatever. That was dumb. I had a watch go to a neighbor's house. Sometimes you get good neighbors, you know, like I've gotten mail in my mailbox that was just mail and it was for the neighbors. And I walked over there and put it in there, you know. I got the CKF Sakosha Saturday. Gonna try my best to buy an Evo after the holidays. What's up, Chris Hinckley? They are great. It's gonna be a while before I've got the change to pick one of those up. Yeah. I'm looking to buy 2x72, baby. That's what I'm looking to buy. I had ammo get delivered to a neighbor and they opened it, left it on the porch with an awkward note. Get a guard donkey. Get a guard donkey. I mean, what were we thinking, dude? Guard donkey. Why? Edwards. I still haven't put this on anything, but I love it. Here's an Edwards right here. Exceptionally good. Will I eventually get that on something? Maybe. Right now, it's become a drawer pull. I have 2 drawer pulls. Here's another one. Edwards. I have to buy nothing else instead of I'd have to end up buying nothing else and set aside $50 a week. Then maybe I'll be able to afford it. Exactly that. You are 100% correct. I want a donkey for real, no joke. Dude, when I move out of town, getting one. Quote, Steve L. That dang octopus, never decide what knife to put it on. Ed, I'm in the same spot because you look at it and you're like, this is sweet. But what? I don't know. So I'm patient. And if you look, you know, I can't see where I'm at, but boom. They're little drawer pulls. That's perfect. Because then I see them every day. And I think about you. I just think about my Edwards. Touches my heart. I have to run. Have a great night. Kathleen, always good to see you. Did you win? Did I see that on Monday? Was that last night? Is it Tuesday? Yeah. Kathleen, did you win last night? I think you did. You love it, Lanyard, man. Stopping myself from buying other sharp, shiny stuff will be tricky. True story. In the process of laying my saber tooth to 17 degrees. Never done it. Figured I'd try. Grateful. Tell me how it goes. What do you think it's at right now? 20? You're going to bring it back to 17? So Kathleen did win on KC's last night. That's awesome. What did you win? I know you're just trying to leave. I'm not trying to keep you from taking off. What did Kathleen win though? That's great. KC always has awesome giveaways. Great guy. Even though he likes to make fun of me all the time. It's because we're boys. We're buds. I don't give crap to people I don't care about, right? I'm holding on to hope in a thread. Donnie's got his Ripley's at 17. A Ramette two-phase. Nice. That's great. Congratulations, Kathleen. Have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. Hope for a Ripley. Threat to the divorce. I mean, that's kind of what you do. You know? You're moving on and you treat yourself to a Ripley. Makes sense to me. I mean, it gives everyone a goal to aspire to. Maybe one day I should get divorced and buy a Ripley. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. I'm happily divorced right here. Thank you very much. Been God. 18 years? Holy Nikes. Aren't you glad I showed up? It says J. Korskadin. Or is it Korskadin? Korskadin. Korskadin. J. Korskadin. Ground fog? Orange and black. Orange and black. Orange and black. Least favorite orange. Well, that doesn't count because it'd be the $10 Ruco. Although for $10, boom, boom, boom. How can that be solid with no play and that kind of action for $10? I don't understand. Least favorite on the black ones. Wow, a little bit tougher. I like all of these. Why am I going least favorite? Would have to be the Boker Kalashnikov. This is one for the collection. Boom, fires out fast. It's a staple. I have a lot of knives that I put this in the same category as, and that is Korskadin. 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 I'm learning. So, yeah, least favorite, just because it's more, this falls under my, Ontario Rat Model 1, my Opinel. Like, these are knives for the collection, but I do not or will not be carrying them on a regular. Favorites, though, of course. Hooked on Phonics works for Dan. Horlock, love it. English 101. What's up, John? Oh yeah, they come in that magazine box. It looks like the because it's got that big curve to it. I still have it. That is kind of a fun little packaging style. Favorite orange one on the table, no doubt. No doubt. Kentucky Holler Jack from C. Reisner Cutlery. This is new, brand new, just came out. It's the Halloween edition. My first Halloween edition knife, but I'm going to be able to carry this all around. Kalashnikovs are fun. It's definitely a staple for the collection, but it's not something I carry regularly. I don't know if I've ever really even cut anything with it. You just sit there and you go like this. And enjoy it. Bought the B14C kit a few days ago with a nagging feeling I forgot something. Said F it. Bought the S90V blade. See, they have them all. How much was the S90V blade though? That one's like 100, 120, something like that. I mean, it's an S90V blade though, so you got that going for you. I may consider that blade $80. Wow. That's not bad, really. I was going to say, I may consider that blade when they get all the stuff. When they get some like titanium back spacers and different clips and just like the whole nine, then I will deck out my beef. But until then, I'm going to kind of hang out and kind of see. But I'm hopeful. I've heard that they have some new aftermarket parts or whatever, or the new titanium parts. But this boring backspacer, I want a different one. So I'm assuming that will be one of the updates. Where is my arcade? Where are you? Are you in here? It is. I was going to say Flytanium Arcade. they have tons of stuff for this, and I got that backspacer, the Mohawk backspacer. That's sweet. So, you know, I do have the larger thumb studs for this that I haven't done the swap out yet. So I'm going to have to do that video because I'm going to take those. Now that I got my anodizing kit, I'm going to roll with that. And then I'm going to take the backspacer and the new thumb studs and do a matching color. But I'm trying to figure out if I want to do a laser mark to this aluminum on the black, put a different replacement for the Ultim, and maybe change this up or what I want to do. But I think it's a fun knife. It's got great action on it, except for when you fail it. So yeah, the beef. You can get the S90V blade, get the 14C blade. Lunchtime for Cliff. What are you doing today, J1? Doobie. It's just the satisfaction. I don't know what it is, but I love it. A Desert Knife Works. Desert Knife Works Sand Shark. I have not. I'm not really a big OTF. I have a couple. I have not checked that one out though, John. This is the Benji, the Tech Knives Benji. More of a budget-friendly OTF. 14C on that Warney blade, but the action is pretty satisfying. Again, another type of knife where I have them for the collection. Don't really, it might be a secondary carry here and there. Had a few, they're old school, but they're cool. I also have the USB, the Boker USB stick. Kind of a cute little one, and it looks like a USB stick. So it's got one of the, look at this, oh, perfect. Red, light skin, black. Ta-da. All right, let's look it up. What was it called? Sand Shark's the only OTF. The letters KDK made to look like a hockey mask. Do it. Donnie could maybe do it. Make them KDK letters look like a hockey mask. Donnie made a cool little logo as a quick little, he just drew up a hockey mask at an angle, really simple. It's actually kind of sweet. What is for lunch? Spicy pork udon noodles. Now I'm hungry. Okay, let me look. Desert Knife Works. Search Google. What time is it? 5:52. We're gonna have to end her soon here. Caleb's gonna be going on in a few minutes. I want to try to promote. I should actually put his link up here. Wait, let's find this knife quick. Apologize. Blade HQ. All right. Desert Knife Works Sand Shark 2 OTF automatic $535. Boo. Good Lord. I mean, yeah. 535 bucks. 10-inch. Dude. 10 inches overall. M390. Good Lord. Wow. Okay. I mean, okay. I hear ya. I hear ya. Wow. Yeah, if a knife maker is saying, oh, I want one, then yeah. Look up the Patriot version. Red, white, and blue. Ew. Yikes. I'm not big on super flashy. I'm cool with red, white, and blue. But super flashy colors, not as much. This is where we all are going to go, though. If you guys want to check something out. Let me take a... I'm going to copy this. Hold on. Copy. And then here's us. Now you're Inception. Live on live. Okay, wait. Let me go. Sorry. And so yeah, Caleb's Tuesday night live knife talk is starting in like 5 minutes. So go ahead and go over there after we finish up and check it out. And then Tri-State goes on at 7, an hour later. I'm going to be making some videos, doing some work and stuff. So I may pop in and out of both of those. We'll see. Definitely going to get some work on this handle going. Try to get the rest of this finger choil hollowed out so I can start shaping it. 10-inch overall length, right? That is wild. 535 biggins. I mean, okay, right? It looks cool though. It's definitely high up on that price range there where I eat OTF. Maybe one day. Think I won the lotto. Better believe me, brother. So yeah, that's gonna be it. We're gonna go ahead and pop over, see what Caleb's up to tonight. See you over at Tri-States in like an hour. And I gotta make some vids. I gotta make some food. Maybe I should run over and get some pho. Starting to be cool season. Ooh, some soups. Who gets pho? Anybody like pho? Like, dude, it's a big old bowl of soup with noodles and meat and oh my god, delicious. I love it. I love it. So with that, I'll let you see. Here's your last little preview look video. Will be coming out soon, but I have to finish it first. 535 is the Mini Moon's price. Now it's 1,000 or more, right? Yeah, John's like, it ain't 500 anymore, kids. Woo! Sabertooth at 17 is a freaking laser beam. So Grateful got it at 17. Soup is not a meal. Lanyard Man, if you never had pho. Donnie says correct. Well, when you get pho, I get a couple of egg rolls. Boom. I get a 6-pack of the pot stickers. Boom. The dip. Boom. I get a thing of pork belly where it's like a loin of pork belly. They dice it up, put it on top of rice. Boom. Then you get the pho, which is a huge bowl that has beef tips, slices, a beef ball, like a meatball kind of a thing, tripe, tendon. Oh my god. Cereal is the soup. It's so good. It's so good. It's got to have lots of dead animals in it, basically. It's my soup. It's just it's a vessel for throwing meat that I then eat. You know what I'm saying? I'll belly your loins. Thank you. On that, y'all, stay sharp. Boom. We'll see you.